The disrespect for Philadelphia Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts has simply gotten out of hand. And no, I'm not just saying that because I'm an Eagles fan. I'm saying that because the standard, the goalpost moving, is just getting ridiculous at this point when it comes to our quarterback, Jalen Hurts. Because for the longest time, it was winning is what mattered most in the NFL. Tom Brady's the GOAT because he's got 7 Super Bowls. Patrick Mahomes was viewed by many as the best quarterback in football because he continuously made the Super Bowl and won a ton, even though his numbers over the past few years haven't been the best. But now, Jalen Hurts gets the job done, and it's solely because of a stacked roster. Yet, I see people continuously ranked above Jalen Hurts that I would also argue have stacked rosters. Lamar Jackson is a prime example of that. 2 years ago, the Ravens were Super Bowl favorites. They were the 1 seed. The AFC ran through them. Their defense was playing the best in football. Lamar won the MVP. Yet, that wasn't a stacked roster. The Detroit Lions this past season won 15 games. And I get it, they had some injuries. But that wasn't a stacked roster. Jalen Hurts somehow gets penalized for having a good team and winning with them more than guys who have a good team and don't get the job done get penalized. And I'm not up here trying to tell you guys that Jalen Hurts should be viewed as the best quarterback in football because he won the Super Bowl. That's not how it works. Football is a team sport at a very high level. I'm well aware of this. And if you want to say that you have Mahomes above Jalen still, no problem. Lamar, Allen, no problem with me. Hell, I'll even accept Joe Burrow. Because at the end of the day, what we've seen Joe Burrow do is when the right team is around him, he does get to the Super Bowl. And last year, you look at the stats, the Bengals were a top 10 offense and top 6 passing offense. Joe Burrow led the NFL in passing himself, had, 40 touchdowns, whatever it may be, couldn't have played better. But other than those 4 guys, I can't hear anybody above Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, and Aaron Rodgers are the only active quarterbacks with all pros, Super Bowl appearances, Super Bowl wins. How about that? How about that? In 4 years, Jalen Hurts has been in the playoffs 4 times, has been to the Super Bowl 2 times, has won 1. Jalen Hurts consistently in the playoffs, in the biggest spots, plays his best games. How about that? No, I'm not ready to put Jaden Daniels off of a rookie season above Jalen Hurts after Jalen Hurts absolutely beat the brinks off of him in the NFC Championship, and let alone we have 1 year of Jaden Daniels being good. Let's see what happens the sophomore year. Can we just see? Can we just see 2 years of production? I've seen 4 from Jalen. Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert's another one that people love to put, above Jalen Hurts. Mr. Hypothetical himself. Yet, last year, his counting stats weren't impressive. And in his playoff game, he threw 4 interceptions and cost his team the game. Jalen Hurts has more Super Bowl wins than Justin Herbert does playoff wins. Let that one settle in. Jared Goff. Jared Goff had a stacked roster. He wasn't even in the NFC Championship to play Jalen Hurts. Matthew Stafford beat him 3-0 against him. What more can Jalen Hurts do for you guys to believe in him? And you're going to say he has to have a high-level passing season like we've seen from some of these guys. But Lamar's MVP season 2 years ago, those passing touchdowns weren't that high. Those passing yards weren't that high. That was a run-first offense. They were just winning games. The Philadelphia Eagles are a run-first offense. They have the best offensive line and best running back in football, and can control the clock and can control the game. But did you guys miss the Super Bowl? I get it. The Eagles defense was really good. You know who else was really good? Jalen freaking Hurts. Super Bowl MVP for a reason. You know, he gets compared to Russell Wilson, but he's better. The Legion of Boom the Legion of Boom Seahawks and the 2024 Eagles is a good comp for sure. But Jalen Hurts is a better player than Russell Wilson was at that time. No doubt about that in my mind. That's why he won Super Bowl MVP and Russell Wilson didn't. And I know people don't like it, but the tush push is an argument for Jalen Hurts. No other quarterback in the NFL is running that play. And we've seen now that it's not Jason Kelsey center exclusive, as Jalen Hurts did it with Cam Jurgens. Jalen Hurts in his repertoire has an automatic 3rd and 1, 4th and 1 conversion play. No other quarterback in football has that. Josh Allen tried to have it versus the Chiefs in the AFC Championship, but he didn't. Jalen Hurts was so dominant at one play that the NFL tried to ban it. And yeah, maybe I'm old school, but all of that combined with the guy who just won the Super Bowl, that means something to me. We play the game to win. And Jalen Hurts wins at a very high level, both in the regular season and the playoffs. So stop disrespecting the Philadelphia Eagles quarterback.